The end of the road, man. The end of the road for your boy Tammy Abraham. And this was always going to happen. But now it's getting more concrete. Now it's getting much more official that um, a number has not been reached with regards to Tammy Abraham leaving Chelsea. But I think talking about the valuation is just about Tammy at Chelsea and whether he was hard done by. Let me just first by saying this: Tammy Abraham is a very talented striker. He is a talented striker, and what I always liked about Tammy is he's a footballing striker. So you see, you have some strikers who are just pure finishers, so they're just pure poachers, like your Inzaghi types. Then you have like your Henry types. I'm not saying he's Henry, but in the mold of where he can receive the ball, he's good at football, he can play with the ball around, and he is comfortable if you give him the ball to fit anywhere on the pitch. Inzaghi, no, just give me the ball into the area. Batistuta, give me the ball in the area. Mario Gomez, give me the ball in the area. But he's got that way, he can give him the ball almost anywhere. And he's very comfortable in trapping it, ball control, holding up the ball, dribbling past guys, carrying the ball, and so forth. So that was why when he just saw himself, oh wow, this could be sort of to be a very promising striker. But the issue with Chelsea and the issue with what Bram has built is the stakes are very high. And this Chelsea simply isn't a club that will give you time. It's not a club that will give you time. For Mason Mount, he came in, he did his thing, hit his ground running, and Mount has just obviously made his impact a lot quicker and a lot faster than Tammy did. I mean, they both came through in the youth academy and so forth, so they were both partners in crime. But he made his impact a lot more quicker. I felt Tomori made his impact there and should have been given time, but Frank Homeboy thought otherwise. So for Tammy, I just think that when times came to, okay, you need to now score, you need to now be that main striker, and you need to now deliver like this. There is no process. There isn't any wait time. You need to now deliver now. He couldn't do so. It's harsh. It's unfortunate. I will fully agree by saying that it's unfair and everything. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is just the harsh reality. So, because the reality is Chelsea need a top finished article striker. Tammy is a talented striker who isn't the finished article. So that's why Chelsea, you've had Lewandowski on the list, you've had freaking Haaland on the list, because they're trying to go for, okay, these are guys who are already considered right now one of the best strikers in the world. Chelsea just do not have time to wait, because Chelsea no, won the Champions League winners, now looking for them. And for Tammy, look, man, you leave a UCL winner. You leave making your own contribution towards winning a UCL and having a Champions League winners medal. But deep down, he'd have wanted to really have made much more of a greater impact with regards to that medal. So you look at the move to Aston Villa, where he obviously went on loan, and I think he even sort of helped them during the playoffs and so forth. It makes sense, go to where go to a surrounding that and the fact is he is going to play. And that is where, and I think that's the bottom line. There is no point. Everyone's ideal scenario is I stay in a club that I love and I'm playing regularly. That's the ideal scenario. But most times that ideal scenario doesn't happen. Sometimes you've got to say goodbye to your boyhood club, but to do what is best for you. You have to do you. And for Tammy, Aston Villa, you are going to be a starter. Because 100%, it's going to be you and Watkins. And even if you come in, unless you do horribly badly or so forth, I'm sorry, Oli Watkins will have to take it. Even if Watkins has had a great season, he'll have to sort of take a back seat because Tammy is a superior striker, he's a superior finisher, and he is just better than Watkins in almost every day department. So for Villa, Enzo Villa will be like, 40 mil, all right? I mean, maybe Chelsea can push it to 50, but it's most likely it's going to happen. And I think from Tammy's point of view, do you feel, see, that's the thing, should you feel disappointed? Because people say, oh my gosh, like you're downgrading, you're going from the UCL winners, Chelsea with all this history and so forth, to Aston Villa, a side who, they don't really have the kind of history that Chelsea have. But I think at the end of the day, all that matters for players is, can I play? I want to play. How do I play? Simple as that. All that matters for us is that, how do I play? I want to play. Let me play. And I think that is what represents for Villa and for Tammy Abraham. Because the fact, it is a raw deal. It is a raw deal. Because I feel 100%, and that's the thing, he should have been given more time than that clown, Limo Lerner, for sure. For sure. Limo Lerner was, but it is what it is. It's politics. What we decided on the whole Chelsea show, complicated Chelsea show, is that Werner is the major signing. He's the marquee signing. And you will always give the marquee signing way more chances than the guy deserves. You will always acquiesce to the marquee signing as opposed to the academy player. That's just the reality of the matter. So, of course, he was given a rodeo, and of course, he should have given it a lot more time. And if he was given more time to develop and so forth, he would be developed into a top striker. But this is just the game's the game. The game is the game, and you just have to accept how the game works, man. But yeah, I think that the moves. It will be a great signing for Villa. An amazing signing for Villa, who did amazing last season. It'll be superb because now you have a quality striker who can give you maybe 15 to even 20 Gs for that season. That's an amazing acquisition for Villa. And of where Chelsea are concerned, have to move and either get that boy Haaland or Lewandowski, man, because a striker is needed, man. Like that vid, subscribe. Remember to support your boy on Patreon for that extra crack. One love.